What's
Hello.
good? Hello.
Good morning.
Good evening.
Well, yeah, good. Everything in between.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I just had to do a little restart of my whole PC because every 2 weeks or so it just earns that.
Yep. I
So
mean,
there.
gotta take care of it.
Yeah, totally. I wanted to just run smoothly. Okay, but I think I've logged into pretty much everything I need. I had before as well, but then I was like, yeah, the only thing I will have to see if I can get it to work is the camera. We'll see. So kind of working on it. Used to work fine, and then I had to switch cameras, and now it doesn't. So, the usual.
It's all good, Wiz. It's all good. Just waiting on a couple people.
There we go.
DM today is our friend Archie from over in the
It does work
in
in
the Europe.
Discord.
It did, yes. And then I am a lovely player this evening. Thanks for tuning in, though. How's it going?
Hi, good evening, and good morning, and all the things.
Hello.
What's good?
What's good? What's good? How are you guys?
I'm doing
We're
all
doing
right.
good.
Good old Sherwin. You already know what it is.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and.
Sorry. A little late. Where's everybody else? What the?
I don't know. I was the first one
Sure,
here.
they're on their way.
The
Yeah,
hells have frozen
just
over.
about to ask where to, well, like which chat to use, and then I saw Randy in the awesome adventures, and I was like, okay,
Gotcha.
let's join there. But yeah, the others said they were ready, so I'm sure they'll be here in a second. I'll
I'm
just
sure.
try to make my camera work on Roll20 as well, because it should. It's got everything is okay. It's just currently a little bit stubborn.
So funny when I open D&D Beyond, it just automatically logs me into Solomon.
Nice.
Pretty sweet.
It knows.
Oh, it knows.
It
All
knows.
right, well, I'll be right back then if we're waiting for others to be right back.
No, we're all here.
Okay.
Just when we all get here.
As is tradition.
I show up to fuck shit up.
I guess I could turn the music off now.
I got all my tabs already open. I was
perfect.
Scatters.
So prepared. Yeah, I
all
get
prepared.
like, yeah, everything's good here too. The only thing is that my camera doesn't want to show up on Roll20 anymore since I had to switch cameras. But that's pretty much all there is.
That
So I'm just
happens
reloading
sometimes.
a bunch to maybe get it to, yeah.
I had that problem when I got my new one.
And it seems to be
I just
really
realized-
just Roll20. Everything else seems to work fine.
I just realized this is one of my old campaigns for a while now.
I have no idea what you just said.
Something with
I
campaigns.
just realized
Darth
this
with
is
that Reese.
one of my oldest running campaigns.
Oh yeah,
So,
it's been
Rod was longest running one other than Aggressive. Like, we've been doing this for like a year now.
yeah, pretty much.
It has definitely been going.
That's pretty cool.
It's been some time, and
Yeah.
also, I mean, we did kind of. Well, by now we're at like mixing 2 campaigns. I'm not entirely sure, but we might mix more.
I am
Oh,
surprised I'm
Same
not dead.
people. That's all I care about. Yo,
Yeah,
me too.
I mean,
There's
it's
been a couple
it's been
characters through
close.
this group,
Yeah,
but
those have stuck around.
we had this group for quite a.
Yeah.
These ones seem to have stuck pretty well. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
I definitely came in
I mean,
later.
this is an IKEA table, so it's not wood.
There's wood. There's wood in there somewhere.
I'll
Particle
knock on
board.
the wall because the wall actually is wood. That works.
Under that laminate is totally wood, just particle board. Wood.
Yeah, well,
It's
yeah,
wood.
exactly.
Wood.
It's yeah, true. That is very true.
Chat's popping off. What's good, guys?
Wow.
If we're
What's
casting
good?
spells and leaning on mythology,
Shell Daddy in the house. You already know.
Yeah. Well, also, I actually have wooden walls here, so I think I'm fine.
Sweatshirt though, and
fancy.
it's hot.
Well, the whole house is pretty much wood. So anyone here, if you ask them, they'll probably be like, "Oh, that's a lot of heating cost."
I live in a sea of drywall.
Yeah. Well, they compare it to actual stone buildings with quite thick walls, so I guess compared to that, I'm not even sure. It's just
I live on the earth, man.
yeah. Hey,
Can I
me
cast
too.
spells with my weapon as my focus?
3rd floor,
no.
though. So,
No, I cannot.
But basically still on Earth, if that counts.
My house, if Randy's been to my house is built like a dungeon.
Oh, that's cool.
It's pretty cool.
Very dungeon-esque. It's just weird because like it's technically 3 stories because there's the upstairs, the middle floor, and then the downstairs, and the downstairs just kind of crawls around. It's weird.
Okay.
My wife just yelled at me.
Nice.
We do not have a dungeon.
It's a beautiful dungeon, Crystal.
I mean, it's meant to be a compliment.
They don't like that kind of shit.
Oh yeah.
Your
No, I love
connection
it.
is pretty bad, but yeah, we hear you, but every now and then you just robot out a lot. But yeah, it's probably gonna get better. So yeah, I don't know. Should we just start the mayhem and see where it ends?
We might as well start somewhere.
Well, yeah, you're in a maze, so just wherever you are, and then we'll see if you would just get back to there, I guess. Because it's technically possible, at least.
I mean, we're stuck in this area. I don't know where I am.
Yeah. Well, I hope you all just see yourselves and parts of the others. I mean, there's a bunch of people that you wouldn't see, I think. Yeah. You see 2 of your colleagues, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I see Solomon and I see Soren, and I assume that Klaus is somewhere close behind.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's right behind us.
Yeah. He just never, he never dared to go any further when you were fighting this skeleton.
I remember healing Esther, and then now Esther's gone.
And
he just ran, but
he dropped an arrow this time.
I think that's his arrow where he actually went. I mean, it's technically, stone walls and floors. So if you have anything to draw on stone, then you could even actually do that.
I don't. I don't.
But I think it was more like a note for next time as well. So
I can draw on the stone. Who needs a message on the stone?
yeah, I mean, just saying it's maybe a way to get around in a maze.
Probably all of us.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll take out my magic quill and I will draw a arrow on the ground and pick up that arrow.
Nice. That is pretty cool. Yeah.
Make it
so
like a color that stands out, like purple. We'll say purple. It'll be purple arrows.
Okay.
Question.
Yeah.
Could I get my my spiritual weapon? Actually, it's only for a minute, so it's probably
probably
gone
been
now.
gone. You probably would just have to make it reappear.
Yeah, I don't want to waste a spell slot on that yet.
Yeah, you can totally just wait until you know what you need it for. So yeah, what you basically did was in 2 groups. One group being Esther and his little Drake, I guess, fighting one of the fleeing from one of the skeletons.
Klaus, come on.
Well, I'm coming. He'll just run ahead.
Esther, wait.
Come over.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure we didn't leave our little buddy
Then
behind.
you just finished the skeletons pretty much. But Esther did land one really good hit on one of them as well, just to put that out there. It's just a little bit too tough to actually finish them in one.
I love that Dottie's playing like Esther. Like he comes in, he comes out. Sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not.
Yeah.
Esther,
I mean, it's difficult with the connection.
Do you know where you're going?
Well, it's ridiculous because I've tried it on Discord, and normally that does very well. Now I hear you guys way better on my computer than I can on the phone, and the phone is literally like just a crackle poppy mess.
Oh wow!
Well, we can hear you good right now.
Yeah, you're way better now.
Like,
and it's gone.
Yep, I think so. Well, let's just stick with the one question
Good
then, where he's
technology.
going.
I blame Sidon.
Probably find out.
It's Sidon's fault. I tell you, he's the rottenness is no good, dirty, rotten trickster. That one.
Yeah, Esther, you gotta stop running off like that.
no.
No, well, don't say no to me, young fella. We gotta keep going. Well, I guess I'll move in front. Shield up. I'm trying to block the entire passage, and I'm gonna just start cruising through.
Okay.
I will call back to the party. I'll say, yeah, guys, remember when I first met you all? And I was saying I was looking for like a service party, somebody that tells me where to go. Mazes make me really anxious, and I get big sweaty hands. So if somebody could stay right behind me and tell me which direction to go, because I'll probably choose the wrong answer.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll be right behind you there, buddy.
Klaus will definitely try to squeeze by Soren again, just to be like, have someone in his back and someone in front of him. I'll just, I'll be here.
Oh,
what do we play next?
Oh, there goes Esther again.
Yeah.
All right. He's just gonna keep going, huh?
We'll just follow him.
He probably will.
Here, Klaus, you get up in front of me here, Klaus.
Oh, are you sure? Okay, I will.
Soren, what?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm coming.
Yeah, but we need you up here, buddy. I don't want you to be.
I don't want you to leave either. I can't see it here without you.
I'm lost without you too, buddy. It's come on.
If you
come
want,
on,
you can
come on
like
up here.
light, light something, and then I'll put light on you as well in some way, if you want.
I don't mind.
But then you will be visible, of course. So yeah.
I don't mind depending on Sherwin.
Okay. Yeah, Klaus is just gonna stick to Solomon most of all then, but he'll look back and he wouldn't he'll just keep kind of calling out for you guys because he doesn't want to have no one in his back.
Is this
come
way,
on
Sherwin?
this way? Yes, come on this way.
Yeah, we're going that way.
You coming?
Hey, Saul, welcome to my saves.
Like we're going in a circle.
This place has a whole lot of history. This is where I survived the onslaught of all the monsters.
Yeah.
It's a dead end?
Yeah, 100% it's a dead end. I don't know why you guys followed me.
Well, I guess I'll lead the way
then. Yeah. I mean, Klaus is definitely gonna stick to the big guy. Like behind him though.
Well, I found another dead end.
I just wanted to go back to my safe space.
I'm gonna squeeze. No, that's 2 dead ends. We got 2 dead ends.
Yeah, that's not the way we should go.
We're gonna find some more that way.
Well, we'll go this way then. Oh, that's dead end too.
Yeah.
That's a dead end too down over here.
I guess I'll take my quill out and I'll race my arrow.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
I don't think we need that anymore.
Okay.
Walking with you behind me, Solomon, feels really imposing.
Should we just kind of move Esther with the team? Or you're on the right track though. If you go around the corner you should see at least Klaus.
Having that big guy in front of me makes me feel a lot less anxious, I guess.
It's very secure, isn't it? Yes,
right. It feels like he keeps you safe.
He just feels like a good solid wall in front of you.
Sorry,
right, like a wall of flesh.
Which way did Sherwin go? Sherwin?
No, you made it strange.
Oh, really? Did that make it weird? I'm sorry, Klaus.
Yeah, no, it's not the first time I've been called.
I was gonna say big wall of man meat.
Man meat. I mean, that feels. He does
just
identify
a big old
as
wall
man.
of man meat.
That's what my third grade teacher used to call me.
Hey guys.
We should probably have a conversation about that, buddy.
Where'd you go?
Yeah,
where did you go?
Well, I was just walking, and I think I'm by myself now.
Yeah, you are.
Can you call out
to us?
Yeah.
Guys?
And Esther just left again too.
Guys?
Yeah, Esther left too. So,
right.
back to that.
As we're doing really good.
Well, Solomon, I think it's just me, you, and Klaus. Did you see where Sherwin went?
Nope. I was trying to keep up with him, but he just kept moving.
Hey, I found another dead end.
There's Esther.
Nice.
Oh,
all right.
okay.
Well, let's try
Esther
going down this way.
Okay.
Don't leave Klaus in the back with Esther.
No,
please.
Oh yeah.
Okay. We let's yes.
Yeah.
It's all.
You stay in front of me.
What am I looking at over here?
Yeah, as the others are going, actually, you are in front of you come to a room.
We're back at the beginning.
It's got doors. And
go back.
Basically just like not bones everywhere and rests of something eating things that used to live at some point, mostly. I mean,
it's pretty gross.
It looks like it looks on the picture, mostly. Like, but at the moment it seems to be empty. It just isn't very promising.
Dead end. Back this way.
Try to go to the end down here, maybe.
Oh, Klaus would totally go with you guys. And if
Wait,
it's
is
just
this a dead
to
end too?
be safe from. Yeah.
Holy crap! Where
It's
the
so
heck
funny
did Sherwin go?
because the only one that Sherwin just found the one way that works.
Where'd Sherwin go?
But we all kind of,
I mean, I feel like we tried everywhere in that direction. Maybe we should go this way now.
Well, that's where we just came from.
Well,
make an if you want to just make an intelligence check.
Me?
Because I think Soren definitely because you are like a scholar. So at least Soren would totally make
my
sense.
Character is smarter than me.
Well,
not by a lot.
Gonna be,
I'm so confused.
I am too.
You feel like if you went back there, you would go back to where you kind of came from. So going somewhere where you are going now is probably correct. You might be wondering if there's another direction to go from, like right from the beginning, more or less. If there's anything there.
Back going. Oh, right here.
I
There's
didn't
another tunnel this way.
hear anybody, so I just kept on going.
You just kept going, yeah. And I mean, for the most part, you don't really seem to see much else. It's definitely.
Guys. Hello?
Is anybody here?
I have to check the doors. Have doors. No, I don't.
Oh my gosh, this place is huge. Wait a minute, hello?
It doesn't even look that big.
Oh, this is not great.
In general.
Is this a door that I have to open or something?
I don't think so. I think it's the one that is open. Let me just check. Yeah, you can walk through that one. That's fine.
All right. I will walk in and look around.
And what you see is what I just described to Sherwin as well. Like a really, really well, like the rest of a meal, but really unappetizing for anyone that doesn't like a lot of carnage, I guess. Like it looks like someone just ate a bunch of creatures, people, things that they just tore apart.
Soren, somebody left a bunch of just delicious looking things on the floor.
Wow, that doesn't look delicious. That's like a skull over there, man.
Let me try a bite of. Oh, yep. That's no, it's human remains.
Oh, don't even touch that. Oh, you got it on your hands.
Oh,
prestidigitation. I'm gonna clean them off.
As I go to lick them too, like.
No, quick. Nope.
Thanks for that. Thanks for that.
Yeah, okay.
Good call. Good call.
Sherwin.
Yes.
So, what do you do where you are? But kind of, assume that Klaus is going with you because first, like, it'll be a lot of multitasking, but Klaus would have stayed with the group. Like, he's pretty much glued to there, like you two.
Can we go like? Can we go? Sherwin, are you there?
I mean,
Esther,
last time I tried to listen to anybody, not one. That's why I just kept going.
Yeah. Esther, before you even enter that room that you're in, you do hear a very familiar scraping sound that you like, and then it's gone again. Like, do you get kind of uncomfortable flashbacks, I guess?
Sorry, this is like really random.
So where Esther is, I'll just tell every one of you where, like, what what's going on with you. So I'll start with Esther because he's like on the, just makes sense from my view. You are in a little room with a little marble kind of alcove in it on the side there, and some stone shelves that you see on the side. There's a lot of dust in this room, like a lot of it, more than in any of the hallways you've seen. And there's a lot of very large bones that look familiar to you who you've seen those big skeletons being, turned into pieces of themselves, and that looks very much like about that size bones lying around here. As well as 3 big, also familiar looking axes as you're in this room. And
Can nobody hear me at all?
I heard that.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you now.
Can you get chat? Like this whole time I've been trying to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on. Like I glitched to a weird spot. Like I did not intend to be
to get there.
Here.
That is so. What I would
and then I moved through the wall to be
like,
here.
Yeah. You would get out of there. I'll just kind of move you back in a way that makes sense because I think you can get to the party that way. Yeah. If you go there,
never intended to leave the group. I was trying to stay with everybody the whole time.
To get back to them. Yeah, I totally get that. So you're in this room with them that's just full of carnage and, well, bones and all kinds of just, yeah, not very, like, it really does smell bad in there. And there's a lot of pieces lying around and animals, and everything is just mixed up. There is some meat in there too, most of it pretty rotten.
Solomon's oddly okay with this, and he does feel hungry, so like some of it doesn't smell that bad to him. But he would like to go. He would like to just rummage through to see if he can find anything of note amongst these corpses. Yeah, he's gonna get like in it, just
oh no,
like all
that shit. Why are you?
And then also, I would like to take a piece of chain, the largest piece of chain I can.
Okay.
You can't tell which end these pieces came out of. What are you doing?
Make an investigation roll, I guess. Just let's make an investigation check. You're now like going through corpses and things.
Yep.
Everybody sees what you're like. The party sees what you're doing, and Klaus is totally grossed out by it. By the way.
Oh yeah.
You just kind of get in there. There's 2 pretty like newish corpses that look kind of recognizable as people, and they look like probably like farmers or just people from somewhere that don't look very special in themselves, but they are very recognizable, and that's a little bit disturbing. And you do find a little pile of very greasy and bloody and gory like gold and silver pieces. It's like in pretty much where you are, just like here. There's like a little, like, there's a little bit of skin left over, and someone has kind of folded a little bit of gold into it, like making a bag, but without tanning the leather or anything, pretty much.
I mean, I'll look at it. If it's money, I'm not going to take it. If it's money, I'm not going to take it.
There's money. There's a couple of coins that you see, and it kind of looks like someone just forgot to make leather out of, the original thing.
Cool. I'm leaving that. I'm not taking money from
Okay. Other than that, you don't seem to see anything of note apart from, there's definitely people have been killed either here or have been killed and then brought here.
And
definitely.
Then, would I be able to take like any sizable amount of chain?
Yeah. Some of it is being used to kind of like hang some of the meat and people from the ceiling. But you can definitely get a 10-foot piece of chain. Most of them aren't longer than that anyway. Like that's pretty
10
much the
feet's great.
longest you can find.
10 feet's great.
So yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. If if you don't want to like look any or no one else wants to look, I think. So yeah, you can just go on.
I feel like the piece of chain I get too is like there's something tied up on it, and I like pull it off,
pretty
it like
much.
sloughs off, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
and I'm like wringing it out on my hands to get the gore off, just like,
the whole time.
nice piece.
I try my best to keep up with this with prestidigitation. Just like, oh no,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Yeah.
Like looking away, just
That
like
makes sense.
casting spells, just like.
And as
little
that is
dry
happening, Sherwin just went ahead, and Sherwin, you do see you're standing in a obviously round chamber, with a domed ceiling. So it's the highest point is like 15 feet, and it bows down a little bit to like 10-ish feet, maybe 8 around the circumference. You do have a little bit of light in there actually from above. Actually, because I don't think I ever like put light in there, but there should be a little bit of light coming from a little hole in at the apex of that chamber, just coming down. There is a pretty big stone sarcophagus that you're standing right in front of right now. With
it looks like a real fancy rug in front of it.
It's also there's gilded letters on the sarcophagus, and there's a very beautiful woven rug in front of that sarcophagus that is like showing a picture of someone kind of, well, basically like a conqueror conquering a group or like a group of minotaur people.
Okay.
So the minotaurs are kind of bowing down to this man that looks human. And it's like a conquering picture.
What is this guy?
Yeah. There is like it's kind of, it looks a little bit like a switch or a lever, but no apparent, like it's not apparent what it would do or what it is. I'll kind of need to know both what you do exactly. Like I've seen you kind of move around the rug because rugs are weird.
Yeah, I
I'll
definitely
just need to know
moved around the fancy.
Yeah.
Don't touch the sarcophagus.
Let me know what you want.
But if this looks like a lever or a button or something, I mean,
it does look like it's something you could pull, and there's like two. It looks like something you could pull, and there's two states to it. Like there's up and there's down.
Well, I gotta do it. I gotta pull it.
Currently up.
Then I gotta put it down.
Okay. Yeah. You kind of gingerly like move over and just take the put the lever down. There's some screeching sound of like metal on stone or metal on metal or both maybe.
Oh jeez.
Somewhere like behind you. But there's nothing that happens around you. Like there's no immediate reaction of any sort where you are.
So, Solomon, was that you?
Do we hear anything? Do we hear anything? Can we stop and make a listen check? Because we've been moving.
You all, like, as you're walking through this, and it's kind of the same intensity for all of you. It's kind of just a very high screeching sound. So it's very piercing. You hear this sound as well, like metal.
Mother? Mom, is that you? Boys, it sounds just like me mom. Calling for dinner.
Okay.
No, but we would hear Sherwin.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
I found you.
Yes.
There's a lovely room of death back there.
Oh, I went through it and I listened for you guys and I didn't hear nothing so I just thought maybe I went the wrong way and I just kept on going. I'm really glad I found you guys though. I pulled this leather back over here. It made a noise. I think, unless that was
it's
you
about
guys.
like 10 seconds long.
There's also I found this fancy rug. Don't step on it though, because well, you know it's really nice. And this is someone's probably laid to rest here. I guess I didn't look and see who it was, but there is some letters on there.
Oh, I don't do that. Soren, what do you think?
It's all good, Esther. You'll get to pull the next lever.
Oh, they're standing on the rug. I just told them not to stand on the rug.
Oh.
Yep. Oh, well.
I had to get around you. Your shell takes up a lot of space.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry.
I just told you I thought I heard my mom. She would never let you walk with shoes on a carpet. It's
a very nice rug.
As for right now, it doesn't seem to do anything. What languages do you speak? Let me check.
Celestial, Draconic, or Elvish at the moment?
It's Draconic. And I think there's at least some of you that can read that.
Draconic.
So, yeah, if you read it, it says Xander Huorath. So that's, I'll write it down. First of his order. That's what it like says right on the sarcophagus. So I think like quite a few people can read it.
This is the guy. You know. This is the first Dragon Lord.
That's what that says?
Yeah, that's what it says right here in Draconic. It says his name.
It doesn't say don't pull the lever, does it?
I don't see where it says not to pull the lever.
Oh, that's good.
When I look at the lever, do I see any writing or anything on it?
The lever is pretty like unremarkable, except that it's there, kind of. It is now pulled down. And it's not apparent what it does. Like it's set into the wall. There's kind of you see it kind of protruding from the wall, but there's no obvious connection to anything that you would see. So it's basically a lever that doesn't, like, that you wouldn't know what it would do from how it just sits there. It's connected to the wall, and that's pretty much it.
Hey, I hate to burst your Dragon Lord bubble, but it looks like he's being worshipped by Minotaur, not dragons.
Well, he worked with dragons, and he didn't get worshipped by dragons. He was like partners with dragons.
Oh shit!
You could do that.
You gotta work with dragon, right? That's your whole god thing.
No, I work for dragons. There's a difference.
Oh, so you serve the dragon.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I guess that does.
More of a. I'm less of a dragon lord, more of like a dragon bitch. You know.
Oh, okay.
My job. That's kind of where
I never yick somebody's yum. It's all you. It's all you.
Yeah, Esther just goes, yeah, I work with dragons too, so obviously.
Well, I would never yum somebody's yick. You know what I mean?
What?
Back at you.
That
sounds sounds pretty bad when I say it.
It did. It sounded like a 5 Gold special on a Tuesday.
What? I don't really. A dragon killed my wife.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back to the
Dump that
writing.
on us. All right.
Is there any other iconography or anything in here that might tell me what else is going on as it gets a little awkward?
It's how thoroughly do you inspect the sarcophagus? Like,
Oh, I'm gonna.
there's, from just looking at it, you do see the writing, and you do see that it's very, like, it's a fancy sarcophagus. It has like the figure on top that looks human too, and might well be like a depiction of the one that died there. Just like,
Well, my first gut instinct isn't to desecrate a grave, so I want to. Is there any weapons or anything lying around?
And no, the chamber itself is pretty, like, very tidy, very orderly. And everything is like 90-degree angles. It's looks
Okay.
very untouched.
Well, guys, it's
It's
highly
really weird. I
likely.
had the exact reaction. It's like, oh, like we got to desecrate this grave.
Well, maybe we should
hold
check
on.
that other room. There's one more room.
Hold
Maybe
on.
their weapons are in there.
What does the Minotaur look like he's holding that he's presenting to the guy?
Like, pretty much like a big, like an axe thing.
Like an
It's
axe?
basically like laying down his weapons to the guy that conquered them, or proved stronger than them in some way. That's what the picture like shows.
Hey, they're friends. Maybe we have to lay down some kind of a epic, awesome, negotiation with this dragon lord.
Sherwin, do you there's a door in front of you. Are you trying to open it?
I'm just knocking on it.
Okay, you knock on it. It's a sturdy wooden door. No response.
Maybe we should check that other door before we go right to desecrating the grave.
Yeah, please don't desecrate the grave.
Well,
That's
Desecration's not great. I just ripped apart a bunch of corpses, but that was fine.
They were already dead. You know,
They were already ripped apart.
They
They
didn't
were
ever
already-
get a grave, so that's fine.
I mean, we know
already
Klaus had a pretty tough time when he didn't treat this place honorably. So let's just make sure we've gone down every avenue before we do anything too drastic.
That's why
Okay.
Soren's the smart one.
At which time I would like to open the door if I can.
Okay, yeah, if you push against it, it does in fact open.
Oh,
we heard you a bit, Esther, but you didn't come through.
Yeah, try again.
Can you try it in the form of
Done again.
interpretative dance?
Technology.
Oh, we would need the video to see his
Oh, that'd be so
interpretive
rad.
dance, though.
That'd be a great way to play this game.
By just dancing? That sounds like a real, like, okay, yeah, depends.
That'd be horrible. Especially because I can't dance, so.
There's a big thing right now where people are playing video games with like recorders and flutes and stuff. It's pretty interesting.
That is pretty cool, yeah.
No, we should have solved fucking world hunger, okay?
If we can do that, right? Like I literally saw
Yeah.
a guy get a headshot from like 300 yards away with a sniper rifle and a fucking flute, and we can't solve any real problems. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
real thing.
So I'll just tell you what Sherwin sees while we check if we can like get some more info out of Esther, and if you have anything to add to it, just go ahead. It's another chamber littered with bones. Not as big bones, like those look smaller than the Minotaur skeletons. They that when they just fall apart, those bones were pretty big. Those are more like human sized ish. And And there is definitely also, you see shields in there, you see weapons in there, mostly like swords, all pretty rusty and like doesn't look like something good, but I mean, technically, probably still usable in some way. Um,
What
and yeah, there's some like there's those outcroppings in the walls. Those are marble statues. That's maybe also like a
do
thing. Of
do
priests, like people in robes.
yeah, anybody that I like recognize, or have I seen any of that before?
Make a history check.
16.
You look around. You don't recognize any of them, but you do recognize that this is actually kind of depicting like a priest and then a supplicant on the like opposite corner. So there's like pairs of them. You have like in this one here and this one there. They kind of like seem to be like not looking at each other necessarily, but kind of have a connection. And then the same is true for the one that's on like a little bit further out there and the one here.
Hmm.
Like they have some kind of a connection a little bit.
Big boy, what do you see in there?
Well, it's kind of a mess. There's some bones. There's some there's some marble statues. Uh, you know, it's there's a lot of dead stuff in here.
Oh, more body bits. All right.
I mean, you come on in. We can come look at it.
Yeah,
Well,
as
yeah,
you go
party
around, I
here.
mean, you're kind of walking in ankle-high bones, basically, and stuff. It's not as gross because there's less fresh body parts in here. But yeah,
Uh,
Um,
Go ahead.
Nope, I
Come
was
along,
just.
Klaus.
there's
I
another
was not saying
door.
anything.
If you want to, you can just like try to open the door. There's the statues. There's not that much more in this chamber.
I think
As far as
Solomon's
you can tell.
honestly like looking around, like rummaging through the bits, but
Can
mostly just waiting for and
can
somebody else to
I
do something.
can I look at the bodies on the floor and see if they were killed like by something in this room? Like if there's a trap or something like that? Like how do these people die?
I mean, sure, make an investigation check. Or if you wanted to, you could maybe get away with medicine if you like wanted to look at specific, try to find wounds. But I mean, 19 is pretty good. Those bones look kind of like they don't look like they've been like broken or hurt in any way. Um, it looks like scattered skeletons, and you kind of get this uh weird feeling, like just looking around. You like out of the corner of your eye, you think there might be like it feels like a bone is moving, and then you see it in the other corner, out of the corner of your eyes
I'm gonna
as
back
you're
away from
just
the room
looking
a little
around.
bit. Guys,
Okay.
I'm getting really bad feeling about this room. I thought I saw something move.
Oh, it's fine, Soren. They're already dead.
Well, one
Yeah,
of the
look at
bones
this.
moved.
Well,
What
it's
one of the bones moved, man. One of the bones.
Soren, bones don't move.
Yeah,
It
I've been
moved on its
rummaging
own.
through these pretty hard. What about this one?
You just kind of look around too, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Soren,
After
I'm
a
moving
few
too.
seconds, you all start seeing it. the bones are actually shifting.
Oh, no.
And they're moving like towards each other.
Mm.
Grab the weapons. Grab the weapons.
Like, yeah, you would be the first one to figure out that this is Skeleton's building.
I definitely grab my own weapon.
Can I ask everybody to get out of the room and I'm gonna try to close the door?
Wait, we gotta check the other door.
Other door.
Okay. So yeah. Do you want to like just try to push the door open or pull the other one? Like the only one that's.
He's about to. Well, let's close the door. I'm gonna push this door open real quick just so I can look through before I get pushed out.
Okay.
Can you guys hear us?
Oh, we can hear you a little bit.
Hey, yes. There you go.
You push it open. There's another hallway.
His Wi-Fi.
Damn it, that's not helpful. There's another way to go.
His Wi-Fi is reconnecting like the bones in this building.
Yeah. So basically, yeah. Do you hear us, Esther?
Esther.
Yeah, I'm having to use Dom's mic through his computer.
Okay.
Yeah, we've gotten it to where you can hear me now. I've been able to hear you guys half-ish, so it would like work really well for like a minute or two, and then I wouldn't be able to hear anything for like 2 or 3 minutes. And then it would pop back in all of a sudden, and I could hear everything just fine, and then it would go out again for X amount of time. So I just missed like 5 minutes of dialogue, and then all of a sudden it'd be like, and here we are in this room doing this, and I'm like, what?
Yeah. Okay. So basically, unless you would like to say that you're actually like sticking to the other room, everybody else was kind of gravitating towards the other room where Sherwin went. And they found some like just skeletons in there.
Yeah, I got the bone part, and then the bones were all moving.
Those are now moving. Exactly.
Yeah. Esther starts shooting things.
That is pretty much where you are. We had Soren just kind of check for the like what's in like behind the other door. The door opened and there was just another hallway. So do you close that door again and go out? Like, where do you leave the room now? Like, technically, there's 2 doors.
I push that door open and then I back away the direction I'm going, like toward this way.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
As I do I'll go, shit, there's another way to go. We gotta figure out how to get past this or stop this somehow.
Esther shoots and walks through the other door. He just shoots whatever move he shoots at, and then he walks through the other door.
The first one to kind of be visible as a kind of full-ish skeleton would be the one up there. That's the first one. So if you wanted to shoot that one, let's say it's not really a surprise for anyone because you actually, they are now assembling and it's visible for you.
Break the stalls, Solomon. Break the stalls.
I'll clear the turn order so we can just roll initiative, I guess. And
I was waiting to roll initiative.
Yeah. Let's roll initiative. I'll assume that Esther gets a pretty high initiative anyway.
14, not bad.
That's pretty good.
We're all doing good.
Oh, not sure when.
I'm great.
You're an old man. It just takes you a little bit longer to get going.
Sherwin, it takes you a little warm-up cycle. You gotta have a warm-up round before you really start getting into the action.
Obviously, yeah.
There's a reason I got a -1 to my initiative.
Apparently you're older than the skeleton, though. I'm just saying.
Well, it's us turtles, we live for a very, very long time.
Okay. Well,
I mean, but this guy lived and then died, and he's still younger than you.
Well, he probably was one of them measly, like, human things.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure his right foot is dust, Sherwin. I'm just saying.
I'm one of those human things.
Oh, Soren, I thought you were like one of those fancy elf things.
No, I pull the hood back. I'm human, bud.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Nice. Okay.
Holy shit! I've never seen one of those.
What?
Wow.
They don't have humans where you come from?
Oh, they
We have a
do.
lot. We should have been having a
I
lot
don't
more
interact with those
conversations.
untrustworthy
I think
bastards.
Solomon equally just goes like, ah! Like when he sees you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
seemingly.
bullshit. I know there's humans in your world.
So
We've
as
talked
all
about
of that
getting
is
ice cream at the
happening-
same ice cream shop before. We've both been to Waterdeep.
Yeah, but I've never seen you. Oh my god.
Oh,
But I've never seen
Soren
you.
just hangs his head.
as you kind of see all those skeletons move. The first one to go would be Soren, which makes sense because you were also the one to spot that anything is moving.
Really
So
frustrated, and I need to shoot something.
yeah.
Oh,
Wait, just a second, because you'll actually have a skeleton
Fly that
assembled right in
skeleton.
front of you.
Oh.
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 So
Whoa there.
they
You need to
are in
relax.
different states of decay, I guess. Like, not all of them are really complete. Some of them look a little bit more tattered than others.
Oh, that's right in front of me.
No,
But yeah.
Well,
no,
good luck, everybody. I ain't got nothing on this.
don't worry. They're gonna get boned.
Yes.
I tried real hard last time, and I could do a whole lot of nothing. That skeleton stole that skeleton's ribcage.
But those skeletons look like half the size of the big one, so that's a good thing. So that's a lot of missiles.
11 missiles
That's just
or
skeleton
11
knowledge.
points of damage this guy.
11.
Skeleton
That's a really
get
good
fucked
hit.
up by bows.
Yeah, that's also valid. Um,
That's also
You-
all he knows.
you almost blast the skeleton
very
into
crowded
pieces
room.
with the magic missiles. I mean, it's still kind of standing.
It's
It
gonna
had
get me.
like a pike thing in its hand that is like broken, so it's basically just a sharp broken end that it would maybe attack with, and a shield that looks really bad, but the shield has now blown, like this whole arm has blown off. The whole left arm is gone. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty
Should've
much
known
in
better to go
pieces.
into crypts.
um,
That'll be my turn.
the next one would be a skeleton. It's this one here, right? Like building, like right next to Solomon. And it'll totally attack you.
It's gonna bite your toes.
This is, I think, yeah, it's the same kind of thing. So this one is getting together and then just with something you can't even, it's possibly not a weapon, but it's kind of stabbing at you with a rusty metal thing. For a natural 20.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll. Yep. Yeah, that'll. Yep.
It's 9 points of piercing damage from that.
All right.
I mean, some of that is probably insult. It's just poking you in
alright.
your behind,
9
and
points
it
of damage.
hurts.
Oh wait, what?
You,
I did something weird. Hold on. I did something weird on mine. Oh, what did I do?
you're gonna get
Got a bunch of-
tetanus.
yep.
It's asking for death saves. What happened? I'm
Ooh.
not down. I was at 28, so I don't know what I did.
Yeah,
I'm
just
assuming you
put it up
accidentally
to
typed an
28.
extra number.
I must have clicked something weird. Sorry.
so
I was
good.
scrolling around too. Here we go. Okay, so 9 points.
Yeah.
Could be it too.
There we go. Okay, cool. All right, I take the damage. Ow.
Which would bring us to the next skeleton. This one is like not really in. Yeah, I mean it is going to. Yeah, it's just kind of going to go right in front of this. Like, just kind of shamble by towards Sherwin, because why not? Like, just standing there.
Bring it on, Boney.
That's all it can do. It'll just prepare its action to possibly also jab at something. And the one that you almost killed, Soren, will jab back at you, because that makes sense.
Yeah, that checks. That checks.
That's a 17 to hit.
I will cast shield.
Okay, so
And
it
it
doesn't
missed.
hit. Yeah. That's Solomon. Yeah, Solomon. No.
Did you say one of them was like way bigger than any of the other ones?
None of them is like, they aren't bigger than the others. You just kind of feel like they're in different versions of decay in some way. Like, they all don't look very complete and much less scary. There are just many of them. They look less scary than the big minotaur skeletons that looked pretty
Gotcha.
stable.
Okay. In that case, I would like to headbutt the shit out of the one that stabbed me.
That hit you? Yeah, sure.
Oh my god, that's a natural one.
Oh.
I mean, you just kind of have a weird nick in your neck from that. Wow.
Cool. Man, I was really relying on that too. I needed that to go down. I can't do that either. As a reaction, I will as a reaction I will put protection onto Sherwin, so he gets a +2 to his AC.
All right, there we go again. This will be turtle thing again, won't it?
Going for it.
All right, so you've got +2 on you.
Okay, so I'm at 21.
You're 21. I'll write it down on you. All right. Yep, that's that turn. Sorry, that didn't work out. Esther, there's a skeleton right in front of you that looks really like it's pretty much almost done. And then a bunch of them behind that.
All right. So Esther instinctually starts to reach for his bow, and then he's just like, wait, that didn't work. And then his other hand grabs his whip, and then he's like, oh, wait, that didn't work. And then he goes, huh? Fuck it. And then takes out a trusty old belaying pin and lays into the first skeleton with his belaying pin.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe I hit with that. I only have a +3.
That is so gonna hit.
Alright. 4 bludgeoning damage, baby.
Or, I mean, you so overkill the skeleton.
Yeah.
You would have needed 4 points to kill it, so
nice.
And just so you actually have a better view of the place, I'll just take it somewhere where it doesn't annoy so much. So, yep, you're down to 5.
All right.
Yeah,
he'll hold his ground here and try and now me and Soren both have the doorways cleared.
Yeah.
So either way anybody wants to get out of here, they can move right past me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. The skeleton back here is going to
trusty old belaying pin.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty good. It's going to... It's difficult because that would be one of the stabby guys, wouldn't it? Yeah. It'll just use its, like, pike kind of thing to... And this one looks like it's probably just... It used to be a big, like a sword or something like that, that just broke into pieces. And the skeleton is holding it by the former blade, and just jabs at things in front of it. This one would go... Well, so I guess because you're bigger, Solomon, you're a little bit closer, so it'll try to get you. With a
Bring it
natural
on.
1. So
that
it'll just kind of stumble right in front of you. Not hitting anything. Possibly maybe being open for another, like it kind of stumbled really on a bone, so it might be a little bit less able to defend itself. That's all it does. And the one that's kind of came into being right under Sherwin is going to go for Sherwin, obviously. Probably not gonna hit, no, with a 10.
Oh, you're gonna have to try better than that, little Boney.
Yeah. It's just kind of like, if you're so close, it's just using its arms to, like, get to you and just kind of
Stop it, that tickles.
starts like patting you down more or less. It's like all it does. You're too close to it, and then it, being not that stupid, it'll probably like move away. I'll just get you a little bit here so I can take it, put it there. Okay. Yeah, so it'll just kind of move away in order to maybe have a better angle of attack next time. Yeah, that'll be the one in the back there. He's also just going for you, but I don't think they hit. Yeah, 9. They're just all jabbing at you, like from around you, and Sherwin's shell, and just,
you gotta
you're
stop
just
it.
standing there.
Stop
And
it.
they're kind of like drumming on your shell, I guess.
You're gonna
like poke.
You're gonna make me have to go tinkle.
And after a while, as they do that a lot, you kind of go, well, maybe it might be my turn now.
Yeah. When I look at Esther and Soren's faces, what are their expressions on their face right now?
You guys tell him.
Soren definitely looks like shit.
Esther's just surprised that the pin worked.
Yeah.
I mean, Solomon, you're bleeding, right? Like you got stabbed pretty good.
No, I'm not. You're bleeding.
Yes. All right.
And then I look down and I just have like a thing sticking out of me. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah.
Don't pull it out. Won't bleed for a while.
I will drop my mace and present my holy symbol as I begin to speak a prayer against the undead, and each undead that is within 30 feet of me needs to make a wisdom save.
All of them. Sure. That's totally not their strong suit. How about a 5, a 16, a 5, a 3, and a 13?
So yeah, the DC was 14. So one of them saved. But
yes, this one saved.
I'm using my turn undead.
Nice. Okay.
So I'll share that here.
Yeah. Think
I would have used mine, but I already used it, and I haven't had a short rest.
That is just. I mean, this is the situation to use it in.
We were one level higher. They'd all just be dead as shit right now.
It won't let me share it, so I'm just gonna copy and paste.
It's good. I can just look at the ruling here as well.
Oh, I guess it. I guess it.
Run away, right?
It did share.
Yeah. So they'll just run away. No reactions. Yeah, well, that's sure. Yeah. So for right now, they will I mean, they're skeletons. They won't look like they're scared or anything. But you have the feeling that it probably worked pretty well.
Yeah, and then I come stand in front of Esther and Soren.
Okay. Nice.
Ooh, thanks, buddy.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and that's so that was my action. I'll have to go pick up my mace later, but
yeah.
That's gonna be it for me.
Okay, nice. Soren, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Soren will breathe a sigh of relief, knowing that he's got help. And he's going to reach in the room and fire a firebolt at this one.
Okay. Right in the middle.
Oh, Soren, don't do that.
Oh, don't hit him.
Don't hit him. But
Don't hit him. We're not killing. We kill everything.
If one of them comes for us, then we could hit him. But I think I might have done something to make them all just kind of not.
Oh, okay. Well,
I prefer killing.
It's got a vocal component, so as I start casting, I'll stop. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I could just kill him.
I will squeeze my back. I will squeeze my back as tight against the wall between Sherman and the thing, and I will try to slide. But excuse me, Esther, excuse me, and I'm gonna try to make my way down this way.
Yeah, right on through here, Squigs.
Yeah. Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Watch your tail. Okay.
I mean, they're
Squigs,
kind of small, so they're fine, I guess. Yeah,
Okay.
you can just kind of go over.
I'm gonna move over this way. You guys, so we're going down this way. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, Squigs
I think so.
Okay, and then I will hold my action to dash to follow them once somebody gets in front of me.
As you do that, because I don't think I did do Klaus's initiative actually.
Come on, Klaus, follow me.
He will like, he's kind of sticking to you, Soren. You like, he's a disciple of Sherwin, but he's sticking to Soren. He will like, he will actually prefer to be that way this time because he's also still scared of Esther. So
be
be
careful, Klaus.
Esther would have been just like, yeah, no space here. Yeah, sorry, move along. You go find another hallway.
Be careful, Klaus. There could be stuff further along. You don't want to get caught by that either.
Watch out for the arrow traps.
Let's back against the wall right here. We'll let the others get by when they get out of the room.
If you really want to like keep him from going where he tries to go, Esther, because you're like not as tall as him, I'll still like, we can make it a contested thing. Totally. It'll just mean
I'm just gonna do intimidation.
Okay.
I'm terrible at it, but that's all he's going for. He's not physically trying to altercate with him until he knows he can kill him without anyone else knowing.
Okay, that makes sense. So he's up against the 5. Let me do that. I mean, he's got a +0 and he just rolled a 4. So, yeah. So no, he doesn't go there. He'll just kind of stay here and look at Sherwin and be a little bit desperate.
Esther, what?
And just stay there.
What? Yeah. Esther, I'm disappointed in you.
No, that's all right.
Okay. As you like say that,
you just stay there.
One
Klaus.
of the skeletons is kind of moving in a kind of strange way. This one that's right like in sharing a space pretty much with Solomon is going to, I mean, it's supposed to run away as far as it can from you. They are really not very intelligent. Let me roll an intelligence check. Yeah, no. Okay, so it's so smart, it just runs into the corner. Just kind of stays there.
It's kind of what
the best of running away that it can do.
Yep.
Then this one did get turned as well, so I'll kind of do the same thing because technically behind you there's more space to like run away from you. But I don't think most of them are smart enough because they keep rolling 2s. So this one just goes there.
Yep, that's kind of what I was counting on. Them just shaking in their little boots and up against the wall.
The one that is in initiative here, that's actually already dead. So it would be Solomon's turn, right?
Yes. So I would like to hold an action because I can't tell that one's not turned. So I feel like I just see all these skeletons backing away, like cowering.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think Solomon's probably just like, shield up, still just kind of like a little confused. But I'm gonna hold an action. If anything attacks, I'll attack it.
All right. Yep, that sounds fair. Esther, what do you do?
Well, first I tell that to Sherwin, and then I keep trying to hold. I try and hold the pathway to where others can get out behind me, like telling Soren, be like, get down the goddamn hallway. We was gonna make some paint. We are gonna make some space.
I can't see.
Esther, see what's down
He
there.
cannot
He
see.
Soren can't see
Alright.
anything.
Klaus
I'll do it.
Klaus is holding my torch, and you made him scared. He won't even come down here anymore.
Oh man, I can't wait to hit him with my pen. I mean, yeah, I'll go ahead.
Perfect. Yep. All right. So you just kind of go ahead. You know.
Yeah, he's gonna take the hide action. He's gonna
People
start
can't.
stealthing ahead.
Okay. So yeah, he just kind of vanishes around the corner, pretty much, and you don't hear him anymore. But you know which way he went. I mean, there's only one pathway right now. So it'll only be a problem at the next junction.
Can't see my hand in front of my face. Where'd you go?
Wow.
He just literally
Soren,
disappears into the
Soren's
night again. He's like, "You want me to
Yep.
scout or you want me to talk? I don't know what's going on here."
Okay, buddy.
Yep.
That was.
So Esther's,
I think I was giving you a
for
heart attack.
all intents and purposes, gone again. The skeletons, the next one in line is still just kind of cowering against the wall because there's nothing else they can do. It kind of raises its shield a little bit to like defend itself, but other than that, it doesn't do anything. The next one in line does exactly the same thing. That would be this one up here. So this one and that one do kind of the same thing. And then we come to the one that didn't get turned, which will just like look around at its friends for a little bit and just kind of step up and try to jab at Sherwin because Sherwin seems to be doing something weird. With a 17, which is good, but not enough, I guess.
Oh.
I was gonna say
You
gonna
can
use my reaction.
your reaction to
Yeah, I'm gonna use reaction to protect, anyways.
Yeah.
Well, that was a mistake on your part, my friend.
It kind of, knocks on your shell, and it might even get a scratch in there.
I was saving holding my
you
action. You
were holding your action, so you could, you could attack this one. It would use your reaction, but you can do that.
Oh.
You can either do your reaction or your
I already
action.
said I used my reaction, so
yeah,
using that.
Okay. All right. Okay, so but you do get the idea that all the skeletons seem to cower, but this one.
Got it.
Sherwin, it's your turn.
All right, Klaus, you go stand over there next to Soren, and I kind of like usher him forward.
Oh, Soren.
So I'll be right there. Hey, Solomon. We're gonna murder the fuck out of this one right here in the middle. As I pick up my my mace and try to just swing through at him.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a nat one.
Yeah, that won't hit, unfortunately.
Oh, he's a slippery little skelly.
Slippery little bastard this one is.
I feel like right before you swing, Solomon went for a high five.
Oh. And you almost like get his hand with the mace, but not quite. It just kind of goes wild, but nice.
With my bonus action, I will use my channel divinity to regain a first level spell slot.
All right, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Okay, that'll bring us to Soren.
Oh, Klaus, you heard him. Let's
yeah.
Let's walk down here. Follow me.
Oh, okay. He'll just kind of call back to Sherwin, and I guess by default also to Solomon. We're going this way.
Oh, it's fine. We'll be right behind you.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I mean, it's best
We're
not to
gonna
argue with the
murder
jocks.
first.
It's best not to argue with the jocks. They that just leads to bad. Let's just go.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he
Now
just kind of vanishes around the corner. Just don't die at the others, but that's it.
Listen to Soren, Klaus. He's a smart man.
I'm gonna peek around the corner here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
You
I
do
can't
see
see
Esther.
anything. Hey, what's up, Esther? I can't.
Like Esther is there, but like you know, is right in your pathway.
What's up, Squigs, little buddy? You see anything over there? Is there like another door or anything? He's so cute.
All right, Squigs, you can lick him. Go ahead.
I like when he rolls on his back and he does the little thing with his paws. It's adorable. I like the scratches. I like to scratch his tummy. It's cute. It's adorable. In fact, that'll be my action. I will give Squigs stritches, and I will wait for us to move further.
Okay. All right.
Out of annoyance, I give Squigs full permission to lick Soren.
Okay. All right. So on your turn, you might.
Gross.
Yeah, I mean the next two skeletons are turned ones, so they just keep cowering in the corner. It's this one down here and this one in the upper corner. They don't do anything. And then it's Solomon's turn.
I really would like to ideally just shield bash the shit out of this guy if I can, even just ram him into that wall.
Sure, I mean you can ram him right against the statue there.
That's what I want to try to do, is just crush him into the statue.
Yeah.
That might work. A 16?
That actually just works.
Oh, thank God. Yeah. Oh. Here we go.
You might just kill him.
Oh, not very much.
Yeah, but you know, they're skeletons. You don't kill him, but you crush him really, really well.
Also, as a bonus action, I would like to attempt to grapple him.
Okay, so do you kind of like get him against the statue, like following him there and then grappling him there? Okay.
I mean, we can count as grappled, but I imagine I pinned him against the wall with my shield, kind of deal.
Yeah. I mean, just for shits and giggles, I'll see what its strength does.
I rolled a natural 1. What
the? I just rolled a 19, and that's a natural 19. They have +0. So
I feel like you just blasted this thing, and it's like chomping around like one of those little teeth with the feet.
It doesn't get pinned completely, mostly because the other two skeletons to the right and left of it, they're kind of. I mean, they're still skeletons. They're kind of cowering and like holding up their shields. But there's now like a whole lot of shields all around you because they're all kind of holding out their shields towards Sherwin, and by default, that's most of them also point towards you. And so it's a lot of shields everywhere. So if you bash someone with your shield, the others kind of keep the shield away a little bit from that one. So that's why it actually succeeds.
Well,
It's got like 4 skeletons helping it.
I think it's hard to pin too, because anytime you like run into something, when you first connect, there's kind of like a backup for a second, and then the thing maybe kind of snuck out the side of the shield or something.
Yeah,
but
you just don't hit him right in the right angle. Yeah. So I guess that's your turn, right?
Yes.
Going to Esther.
All right. Esther's gonna pick Squigs up and put him back on his shoulder and chastise him quietly.
Okay.
Activate feline agility.
Okay.
So he doesn't have to sprint, but now he can move his, 60 feet.
Yep.
just muttering him to himself the whole time, like, "Oh yeah, this is why I always go ahead of everybody. They just fuck with my whole thing." He drops an arrow where Squigs is at and points down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he heads this early direction.
Okay. Nice. I'll just like
wow, he went
draw
fast.
a little arrow thing there. It's not the best one, but I wanted to keep it one stroke so it's easier to remove as well and move. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, you move fast. That's completely true. Yeah, that's all you do for your turn, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has his belaying pin out.
Yeah.
And his grip is now also in hand, but it's in his offhand.
All right. Okay. So we have another like bunch of skeletons cowering. Like this one here, just kind of trying to press into the wall more. The other one's kind of doing the same thing. And as we come to the one that's actually still fighting, it looks really, really bad. But it'll try to get. I mean, Solomon. That's the one that attacked him last. That's a natural 20.
Shut up! No.
Wow.
No.
For another 9 points of
What?
damage.
What?
God damn.
You guys are getting whooped by one skeleton.
Yeah,
No.
dude.
One skeleton, yeah.
Not.
One
I mean,
skeleton's taking out half our party.
I haven't got touched.
No.
But Solomon's just getting wrecked.
You just get like knocked on by skeletons.
Constantly get my ass.
Wow. Which does bring us to Sherwin. So you do see a pretty nasty hit on Solomon, and then it's your turn.
Wow. Solomon, are you okay there, buddy?
I turn to you and I go like a little bit of blood goes.
oh, well, that doesn't.
That's totally fine.
Sorry.
That doesn't.
I'm saying I'm fine.
That doesn't.
Oh no, I've been stabbed again. Oh damn.
Well,
I got all these weird body piercings all over.
Let's just let me clean.
Does that giant hole in my side look bad or not?
Do you have like a tetanus vaccination? Is there such a thing as tetanus in this game?
I stick a finger in it. I'm like, it's right here.
Oh yeah. I think I got tetanus.
I'm so glad Sword was in the room for that. I would have straight puked, no con save. Like it would have been done.
Does a 14 hit?
It usually wouldn't, but because all the other skeletons aren't helping this one anymore in any way, I'll say yeah, it does. Also, it has 3 hit points left. So yeah, roll for damage. Yeah, I mean that's 16. That would have killed it in one go. Like because it's double damage for bludgeoning.
Solomon, let's just get you out of here, buddy.
It is so out.
All right.
The others just keep cowering, so you can just go if you want to.
I see if there's a bone on the ground or something I can stick in one of my wounds.
Sure, there's bones, there's pieces of, axe handles.
Solomon, please don't do that.
I'll pick up one and like suck on it a little bit. I'm like, I'll clean it off first, and then I'll just start sticking it in.
You know what? Let me take a look at that instead. Why don't we get out in the hallway and make sure Soren's okay?
You have another 8 turns where the skeletons won't follow you. So if you all decide to like leave, I'll say that we don't have to go by initiative anymore, because you'll be like way somewhere else. There will still be skeletons, but
Am I able to grab one of these fragments of like the actually no, I have the chain. Can I use the chain to try to like lock the door? Or use it to like tie up the door or something?
Yeah, I mean you could try. The problem would be that you would only have like it's a door that has two halves to it, so you could like bind those two halves together. So it'll still be you can still break through it, obviously.
Sure.
But you could like make just kind of close off that door with the chain, and it'll be
so
kind of
if
hard
me
to
and
break.
Sherwin come out, I'm gonna start doing that. Sherwin sees me and I wrap the chain around a bunch and like do some like a bunch of like weird things, and I go, either tie a knot or you tie a lot. And I just like keep like putting it. I don't really do a good job of tying it. It's not very good, but it's like 10 feet just wound up on the door handle. It's barely tied.
I just give him a little tap on the back, tell him he's doing a good job, give him eight heals on the cure wounds, and slowly, like quickly, like remove that bone and just throw it.
Okay. Okay.
I guess I feel the hole, and then I'm like, "Hey, what the?" And then I get healed. I'm like,
exactly.
So
that feels so good.
Soren, you got to get rid of that bone. He tried to stick it in his boo boo.
Stuck it in his what?
Yeah, he stuck it in his boo boo.
He stuck it. Is there translation here?
Well, I mean,
is that an Eberron way of saying? I don't want to know, honestly. Like I don't want
did
to touch
you?
anything that's Soren.
Hey Soren, hold on. Have you seen my boo boo bone?
Your boo boo bone is.
Soren, just turn around and keep walking. Just turn around and keep walking.
Solid. Why don't you lead the way, bud?
I'm missing that in my toe ring.
I need my man meat shield to get in front of me, bud. Why don't you go ahead and head the way, and we'll forget about that.
All right. Yes, Professor. All right.
Did you say it's not poo-poo, Soren? It's not poop.
Oh
no,
okay.
no.
That makes it a little bit better. Then what are you talking about, boo boo bone? What's a boo boo?
Oh, it was clean. I put it in my mouth first.
Hey,
he got. If you just put it in his mouth, that's not too bad. I mean, I've seen Solomon do way worse.
No, he got stabbed and then shoved it in his owie.
I immediately puke.
You do find an arrow that actually like tells you which way Esther went. Yeah, you are.
Squigs,
you can just kind of there's an arrow, so the others can totally follow you.
I'm waiting for the rest of the group.
Yeah, I'll just move both of these now, I think. Try just to move them. So you just go that way.
Did we already check over there?
What?
I don't think so. I don't know. I'm just going Esther.
I don't think they did. There's just the arrow. Like, yeah.
Lose Esther again.
Yeah. I mean, Esther is fast anyway, so
keep up.
Arrow,
where are you going?
Would be.
Wait.
I'm keeping my eye going the whole time.
Nope. I took in the direction that I took. And
yeah.
I would quietly open this door that I.
Okay.
Between Esther and Sherwin, like we just have to keep them together. Like,
yeah.
Maybe the next time we go to
Labyrinth, like you do manage, and you get to Esther as he is just opening. Like this one is like a little bit, like a bit stuck.
It's not fine.
And it's not just
fine.
a door. Actually, like you see a kind of it's stuck on something, and it takes you a little bit to open it. It's not locked. It's just kind of stuck on something. But you will eventually manage to open it. I'll open up the door for you. Just gonna have to see.
What is it? Does it look like the way we're looking for?
After I get it open, I'm like, oh yeah, thanks. Appreciate all the help.
Yeah, okay. So, you kind of all see at the same time what you stumbled into now, I think.
I hate this.
Sorry. This room has
what is it?
Like a quite high ceiling. It looks like it's maybe a little bit more than 10 feet. Maybe not quite 15, but it is a little bit higher than the hallway you come from. And it has nicely sculpted walls and everything. It's definitely carved out nicely. There's a skeleton lying right at the entryway there. All mangled. You see some bone parts. You see a lot of bone shards.
It's the giant spikes out of the wall that I'm more concerned about.
Hey guys, hold on.
There's spikes.
Hold on, guys. I was gonna say it because my spells. I'm kind of hurt right now. I think we should go into this room, and I think we should take a short rest.
Okay.
I think if we're gonna take a short rest, we should probably just do it in
Good
this
room
hallway.
to rest in. You do see spikes on one side of the wall.
Well, this room will protect us. It's got spikes on the wall.
No, let's not. Don't like. I'm gonna go ahead and just sit down in the hallway and lean against the wall.
Okay.
Oh, but
I think I'm resting right. I'm resting right here.
This room looks pretty badass.
Anybody else want some food? And I'll pour some food out from the horn.
Oh, nice.
Alden, are you hungry? There's some food. Sherwood, anybody want to eat?
I feel like Solomon sits down, starts eating, he eats a couple bites, and then tries to put a piece in his wound, and he's like, "Oh,
no, don't! I will puke." Oh,
yeah, I would like to take a short rest though.
This room doesn't look very safe, guys.
Yeah,
no, but it looks
say that.
That's why we're gonna hang out here in the hallway and have a snack, Sherwin.
We're gonna have a snack. I could eat a snack.
Yeah, come on, Esther. Let's have a snack real quick.
By this end, I'll sit right here for the short rest, just in case anything comes.
Okay. Klaus
just gonna try and figure out how to get through this room.
Okay.
He has no use for a short rest. He gets nothing from it.
Mm-hmm.
Must be nice.
Do you want to just do like a perception check on the room to see if you see anything? Sticking out, or
trying to figure out what makes the fact that there's drag marks. Like from a viewer's perspective, I can obviously tell what happens in this room. I'm just trying to get to where my character also can see what happens in this room.
Yeah. I mean, you can just do a perception check you do have a good view of the whole room. You see there's a bronze door on the other side of this. That looks quite nice and shiny. And there's nothing hindering you to actually see what's in the room. So you do definitely see that there has been a lot of there's crushed bones everywhere. There's drag marks that you see, and there's also some marks on the stone floor that tell you that probably that other part of the the wall probably moves, as probably the good old trash compactor, just with spikes. So that is kind of obvious, but it is not as obvious what might if there's a way around that, or what would trigger it, or you might need some more information on that. Maybe there's not much in this room to tell you anything.
Esther, just run really fast.
I just don't know if that door over there is open. Can somebody open that door from here?
Well, I can look at it really good. I can look at it really hard.
While resting, kind of look at it really hard, squinting.
I mean, I'll go for it. I'm not one for shying away from a challenge. But I would really like to know if it'll open or not.
I will really cast guidance on you before you do anything.
That's nice.
All right, Squigs. Let's try something stupid.
Well, let's finish our snack first.
Oh, you guys eat the snack. It's fine. We'll take care of this. One of the
things would be do you wait for the others to finish their 1 hour long short rest?
I'll let them finish their rest, but It
So
ain't
you'll
a
have
real
to like
good
tap your
idea for
foot
someone to
first
eat right
sometime.
before they may or may not die, seeing as what happens when one dies. That just seems rude to everybody else if I were to eat a bunch right now. So
I'm gonna
I'm
try
gonna
to
go
lure.
not
I'm gonna try
eating.
to lure Squigs away with food from the horn.
Hold on, did you just say that Esther is waiting? Did we just level up?
It's gonna be
A
some
whole level?
extra
Is that like
XP on that, yeah.
3000 XP? Like 100%?
Well, I'm gonna say that like Esther's
That's at
waiting
least
only
25
because he's
extra.
trying to figure out how the door works and how the
Yeah.
wall might get set off. And over
Yeah.
the time it takes for the rest, he still hasn't figured it out. And so his only option is, I guess, fuck it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no, sorry, Esther, that's not how you get out of that room. Don't do that.
Well, the door is right there. I just need to know if it opens or not. And I guess there's only one way to find out. We
Oh,
gotta
don't
get
fuck
there.
it.
All true.
Well, I mean, it ain't going nowhere, right? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So yeah. Do you move in?
uh, yeah, he's going to do feline agility, full dash, and like football carrying Squigs just dive into the
Okay.
other door.
I'm totally
Like a
laughing.
I
full
thought you were gonna
powered
wait.
shoulder rush through the other door.
Okay.
Is this after our short rest? I'm confused.
That's after the short rest, yeah.
Okay, so can we calculate that? Can we do that?
Do hit
Yeah,
points and
you
what have you.
can add your short rest, yeah.
Yeah, so okay, that was good.
Nice.
And yes. Okay, that was big for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now I'm
Very
kind of
nice.
back and ready. All right, I'm ready.
As you
just wanna
all just
watch.
see Esther like holding Squiggs, getting ready to dash over there.
I believe in you, Esther. And I cast guidance as a pat him on the back.
I
I don't. Here we go.
I guess, yeah, Klaus would join in that one. No, I don't.
Oh, see, Esther, look, you guys have something in common. You guys are like two peas in a
I'll
pod.
kill you later if it's the last thing I do, Klaus. I'll see you on the other side. And then he just goes
a
for
big gulp of swallowing. Okay. As you go, nothing seemed to happen. You run in there.
Full
I guess
sprint.
you run towards the door.
Yeah, full sprint, just shoulder down, bearing just to go through the other door. Not to open the other door. He's trying to go through the other door.
Okay. Okay. That's not gonna work.
This little cat
I
man.
mean, if there's a handle, he's gonna try and turn it as he like shoulder bashes through it. But like he's trying to like go through.
Shoulder
You know
your
what I'm
way
saying?
through.
Like he's trying
Yeah.
to move quickly through the
Yeah.
other door.
Yeah. There isn't like there is some kind of a like a handle, as in you can like hold onto something. But it's more like just a knob on each side of the door. No locking mechanism as far as you can tell. Like it just looks like a door with like it's two halves of a door. They open to each like either side of the hallway. It's a pretty big bronze door, which is higher than the door you came from. And it just looks heavy and big. Make an athletics check as you kind of slam into it, just trying to shoulder your way through.
Finally, something I'm good at.
That's pretty good. You feel the door like move the tiniest bit.
Can I get
Like, it's
help from
moving.
Squigs?
You do have guidance, so you get a D4.
You can,
Ooh,
you can add your guidance. You can add help if you like. I mean, I don't know actually how much Squigs would like be able to help you with strength stuff, but you
Squig
can.
is very strong little dragon.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
That's a
He
good
can like
guidance
hold
right there.
your like stop your foot. That's pretty good. I mean, it's still it opens a little bit. It's not enough for you to slip through, but there is a
I would like
crack
to
in the
say,
door. It's like opening.
I would like to say, technically, Squigs has a higher strength score than I do. He has a 16. I only have a 12.
Yeah.
Don't say that out loud.
It's. I mean,
He is
it's
small.
a really good shoulder check, and you do get the door to open a little bit. And you feel like if you can do that again, if you can just like smash against it with kind of the same strength, yeah, it'll probably be open enough to actually get through.
All right. He is just panicked. He immediately just like rears back and just kicks it with full force.
Okay. Yeah, make another athletics check with all the advantages that you can get.
Just bash against the door like a madman. Open!
Yeah, he's just wailing at it. That's another 18.
Guidance.
Pretty good plus guidance.
And another 4
Another
guidance.
4.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, 222s.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Hell yeah.
You said I had to do the same thing twice. I
You
was like,
had to
all
do the
right.
same thing twice. You did the same thing twice. So congrats
yeah,
on
Dottie.
that.
Fuck
You
yeah, dude.
open the door. It is very heavy, and it makes like you hear and feel it grinding against the floor. It's really heavy, but you managed to get
Whoa,
through
you
with
made
like
it.
2 attempts of like getting through. And
He
the
like
wall hasn't
dives
been
in
moving.
and looks
Yeah.
back and sees the wall hasn't moved and nothing
No,
else
it's
has
just
moved.
yeah.
He's like, all right, well, in
Yay.
retrospect, maybe the wall doesn't crush us, but I'd still be careful about it if I was you.
Mhm.
Now, what do we got here?
Should I
You
try
thought
it,
the other
Sean?
sarcophagus was fancy? This one's fancy. This one's really fancy.
Should I try to run?
Well, might
Should I
as
try to
well
go?
desecrate some graves before
What?
they come and stop me.
He got through. He got through fine.
There's actual light in here. There's a torch burning on the wall, and it reflects a lot of bronze that looks very much like gold all around you. Like the whole sarcophagus, parts of the wall, everything is very, very decorated. And there's like this figure lying on this sarcophagus, like the stone likeness of the figure is actually clad in like it they bronzed the armor so it looks really shiny in gold. They made there's a silver kind of covering across the sword that he's like holding in the middle. He
Esther
looks
yells
pretty
back, "Oh
lifelike.
God, careful, everybody! I gotta make sure it's safe. 1 second." And then begins
Make
to
a
desecrate.
deception check, please.
As I don't even. I did, at this point, Sherwood's already cast guidance and told me to go ahead and run.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but just let me throw you just once.
As
he runs
also
away.
just the 2, so yeah. You kind of hear him say something.
Esther, you better not be desecrating people's graves in there.
As Solomon reaches
Esther's
for me to grab
fully
me,
already in the process of trying to get the lid off of this sarcophagus.
All right, okay, let's
No.
try to do this in order. Let's say that at least Soren kind of gets a shot at doing, something, and then we'll go back to desecrating stuff.
Wait, we can all try to go first, right?
You can
We can
all
all try to go.
yeah.
If he went,
Let's
we
like
would've-
start with the
we would've
first one
gone
in
like-
line.
Yeah.
we would have gone like parachute style. Like if we saw him run, and he makes it, we would just run one after the other. I'm going to use the dash action to try to run as fast as possible.
Okay, and it's like you go one by one. Do you go in pairs? How do you want to like handle the whole logistics of that?
Well, do we all just go at once?
No, I think we should go
just
one at a time.
Okay.
From inside of my shell, I just yell.
So you just ask the others to like stay away.
You just kick me on over whenever you're ready.
And I'm gonna go, all right. And then I'm just gonna pick up Klaus under my arm. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just holding Klaus.
Make it? Anything happen?
Nothing happened. Seems fine.
I am walking in the dark.
It's like, oh,
you are. But as you get in, there should be a light. Let me check if I managed to like put a light there. I don't think so. No, I didn't. Let me give you a light because there's actually a torch.
Let there
so
be light.
You will have some light. Where's my torch? I have it somewhere. There we go.
I take it that's just small. He's like fully like up the wall, trying to push the top off the
there
thing,
you go.
like feet against the wall,
yeah.
on the sarcophagus lid. When Soren comes to the door, he's like, "Hey, I thought I said it was dangerous and you had to be careful."
I stumble forward. I stumble forward into the room.
To climb up on top of this. Yeah, that's what's going on.
So if you're trying to get the sarcophagus open, Esther, just roll a strength check, please.
Oh, well, I want the rest of them to turn out of the way first.
Okay.
Wait, I thought we could all go before he.
Yeah. It's all happening at once. You just roll your strength. Yeah, you roll your strength, and it'll be what you have been doing while the others were like trying to get over.
All right.
You know, it'll all be like at the same time, but I can't talk to all of you at the same time exactly.
I'm so good at this game.
Well, that is happening. Yeah, let's try to get the others over.
In a row.
Hey, I'm just gonna say you might have saved yourself from being smelt by a god, because last time I messed with something in one of these, I was teleported away.
I mean, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. So.
For sure, when you're up, come on.
Are you gonna kick me?
No, I'm not gonna kick you. You're gonna run just like Soren, and I'll be right behind you, bud.
Okay then. I'll just pop up out of my shell here, and I'll just waddle on over. You got Klaus? He's gonna be okay, right?
Got him right here, and just a messy
Klaus
tap
is
on the
just
head.
kind of
She's like,
yeah. Okay.
All right, you stay there with Solomon, Klaus, and Solomon will bring you over just fine and dandy. And okay, I'm going.
Please don't die. He just kind of repeats it. You hear some crunching under your feet, but that's all you hear.
I do not run in the slightest.
Okay. As you kind of go over, Klaus just kind of turned. Should I come over now?
No. Nice try.
Okay.
And I'm gonna grab him. I'm just gonna grab him and like put him up on my shoulder. Like I'm gonna.
Okay.
Take a backseat for a second.
Okay.
And I'm gonna full dash to there.
All right. So as you two like start like walking into this whole thing, together. Yeah. You make like 2 steps into the room. And the open door behind you, there's a sound if you want to turn around, you can look, but there's like a sharp metal against metal and stone sound.
Yep.
That's your mom.
Yeah.
Possibly. And yeah, I mean, you can. I guess you could roll. Yeah, roll initiative. Just Sherwin and Klaus. I'll roll for Klaus.
Man.
The others don't have to unless you wanted to get in there, but you don't really have to. Solomon, yeah.
Solomon. Yeah. Okay.
All the S's.
We I think we might have lost Esther.
Yeah, I just saw too. I think he's maybe
That's a natural one.
It's a natural one, okay. I'll clear all the turns though, because we don't really need that. It's a natural one, and you're kind of carrying Klaus. So for right now, his initiative is yours. Yeah, so as you walk into the room, the first thing that happens is that there's the sharp sound from behind you. somewhere. But you can keep going. And the thing is, you do have an open door at the other end. So do you just, you can now just like, we'll say you've been.
Well, I said
gone
I
up
was
to
I
like
was trying to
here
dash. Yeah, I was trying to dash.
somewhere. Yeah, exactly. You're probably like in the middle of the room. Do you just keep walking?
I'm trying to dash to that door.
All
That
right.
is 100%
Yeah,
my
just
movement.
dash over there.
Do I do that, or do I have to do something
Yeah.
for that?
Nope. I mean, the door's open.
I'm scared.
All you might need to do is like shove, Sherwin out of the way a little bit, but he will
piling in.
Yeah.
I'll just immediately go into my shell like, oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you do that, like you are now on the other side of the room as you see the wall actually move. There is a way to trigger the wall moving. You see it now descending, and there's like a really big mechanism behind it that just kind of keeps pushing the wall into the opposite wall. Yeah, but you're on the other side. The door has been opened before, so there's no problem.
Oh god. So is it still just crushing behind us slowly?
As you kind of get into the other room, you also like if you look in, do you look back towards the other room?
I mean, I'll look back, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do see that there's also like spikes coming from out of like from the walls. There's little like pieces of probably just clay or something kind of falling out of the wall that were hidden in the pictures there, like in the masonry. And spikes come out just kind of from all sides of the room, other than the one that already has spikes on it, just like spears. So those might have poked you in the side as you were walking through, but you were quick enough to get there in like one round. At the same time, you see the other spikes kind of moving towards, and you do see that there is a portcullis now blocking the exit on the other side. There's like it's now iron bars blocking the entrance. The door is still open. It's just iron bars.
Oh. Wow.
So yeah. So that happened.
Okay.
So yeah, because you were quick enough and because Esther opened the door before any of you tried to walk in there, nothing really happened. Yeah.
Solomon, are we fat?
Solomon was also carrying Klaus though.
He turns around from looking at the spikes, puts Klaus down, just goes, his heel. At his heel. It's like he looks like extra pale, like just like, oh shit.
Are we trapped in here now?
I mean, as far as at least Solomon has seen, there's now a portcullis on the other side. You kind of still see and hear the creaking sound and metal on metal and metal on stone of the trap moving towards the other side. Like it takes 4 rounds for that to complete, so it's a few seconds until it gets to the other end. Yeah. It just kind of shuts everything that's in front of it with it.
Be a great room for a short rest. It really good when he went.
I think we might get a long rest in here if we're not careful.
Yeah.
Few rests if we don't figure this out.
I'm down for a long rest. Jeez.
Do I see any writing or anything in here?
There isn't a lot of writing on this one. You do see like there's an engraving on the sarcophagus in front of you. But it's like you do see Xander on it as well in Draconic, but there's less writing on it than on the other coffin. And other than that, it's just much fancier, it's bigger. There's much more bronze used to make this one really shine in the light of the torch. So all you have is like the first name in writing.
Well,
we can maybe like I'm really thinking, should we, because Esther's like, well, because we have one character that's kind of out because of internet issues.
That's a great idea.
We could almost just say, and it's 8 now, so I would have to go soon-ish anyway. We could maybe just like call it here and hope that the internet issues are better next week.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Would you guys want to take a long rest here?
You could, like, if you wanted to, you could like say that you maybe would like to start a long rest. You can also like discuss that and just retrospectively say that you took a long rest. Actually, just to make one thing clear, I just looked at it. The walls wouldn't have been moving, even with Solomon on it.
Really?
Like in the room, yeah, because of something that happened too. Which would also mean that there's no portcullis blocking the door. Like, the room is just gonna be completely still the whole time. Not saying it's gonna stay that forever, but yeah.
Wait, so we're not trapped now?
You're not trapped. You're thinking about maybe taking a long rest, because I think internet issues and stuff, that's just kind of makes sense to maybe just call it for this week and then try or hope that next week is better for you. And you could maybe...
I have not gotten any gameplay in pretty much.
Yeah. And
if this is going to be a big moment, we would like you to be able to participate.
Exactly.
Fully.
I agree.
I would like you to like hear what we actually say about this.
Yeah, I've missed most of this session. It's just been basically me trying to figure out how to be able to hear the whole time.
Exactly. Yeah. So because it's 8 anyway, my time, let's just call it for the night. You can totally like, if you want to take a long rest, there's a room, there's a torch on the wall, there's a sarcophagus. That's all that's in here. It's very decorated. But that's it. There's nothing else really that would tell you that there's any danger. So depends.
It would be up to the group, just due to they have more information about what's going on than I do. So
yeah. Also, the others got hit a little bit more since last time you got hit. So
yeah, and also I'm completely out of everything, so I'm totally down for a long rest.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He has nothing useful as of now for any skeleton type creatures.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. So yeah, let's call it for this week.
I guess that's it.
Congrats on reaching this room. And
yeah. Thanks for watching.
As I
Thanks
said,
for
because I
tonight,
kind of
guys.
have to retcon that, something happened, so the wall wouldn't have been moving, so there's nothing blocking the other entrance.
We're not blocked. We are in it. No, my hair is not still green. It is blonde and white now. I'll talk to you more about it in the Discord. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. You know, we'll raid somebody today. See you later, guys. Well, if everybody's taking a nap, I'm always down for a good old nap.